Okay. Friendly neighborhood art teacher here. Um, Wanted to give you the lowdown on what is going down as far as our schools, grading policy, and everything that you're going to be asked to do. So, tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on a Word doc, and you'll be able to get on that Word doc and you'll be able to see that you are going to be required to um, do to get 3 points in a week. And 3 points, what you can do to get 3 points is this. You could do, each sketch is 1 point. So in a week, you could do 3 sketches. There are also going to be a big matrix, which if you don't know what a matrix is, it's a big square. It's all divided up. It's a table. Okay. And inside the table is 25 different art projects. And those art projects, those are not necessarily worth just 1 point. They might be worth 2 points. They might be worth 3 points. And there's a variety of different things that you can do. If you prefer to sketch, by all means, just do 3 sketches a week, and turn those in at the end of every week. But there are other things on there too, that I think that you will like, and that you might find that are not as time consuming as, say, if you're someone who spends a tremendous amount of time on sketches, it might be something that you can save some time and get more points for, just by stepping kind of out of your comfort zone. So, or trying some of those things on there. So, keep an open mind. I've spent a lot of time this weekend working on those this Word document, this matrix that has all these different projects in it. Trying to get as many resources as possible. But if you are someone who is, going to try one of these projects and you're just unsure, or if you have any questions whatsoever, you can reach out to me in a number of ways. You could make a comment on Google Classroom. You could reach out to me on through an email, because I will be doing email throughout the day. I'll basically try to check it every half hour from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. So if you have a question and you post it, I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. And anyway, it'll be a pass, incomplete type of a deal. So as we go, you do 3 sketches 1 week, you're good. You do a project from the matrix and a sketch, you're good for the whole week. And that's going to be from Monday to Thursday, because I have to have everything graded on Friday, and then your grades have to be up to date with either pass or incomplete on Friday. So I will do that every Friday. You'll know whether or not you've passed the week or you have an incomplete for the week. I would advise not getting behind. That would be something that would be, something that when we do go back to school, or, we don't know what's going to happen, but it's something that can then be held where you have to make it up later on. And that's just silly. You're at home. You can play 5 or 6 hours of Fortnite and still probably achieve all of the work that you need to do. Okay. Now, if you're finding that the workload that I'm asking you is too much, and I don't think it is, but if it is, and I've not done this before, so if it's something that you're like, this is just ridiculous, this guy's asking me to do all this, like this is more than I would do if I was at school for Mr. Manning, this is crazy. If that's the case, then let me know. If I have some, some consistent feedback from a lot of people saying this is too much, or maybe you're misunderstanding my my expectations, but I want to be there to, guide you to, to take your anxiety level down. I want to be able to, really, I want to be a sensible person about the whole thing. Okay. Where everybody's trying to figure it out, and we're going to do our best, but your well-being and your education is what's most important to me. I value art, thinking creatively. I feel like I've come up with a lot of good projects, and some of them you might be like, maybe this project's silly, like stacking rocks, like that's one of the projects, doing a rock stacking thing. Um, there are, I think if you looked up like rock stacking, you'd be like, oh man, this is pretty cool. It is what you make of it. And there is a purpose behind it. Like me trying to get you out of the house, go on a nature walk, find rocks, stack them up, take a picture. Boom, you're done with the project. Okay. So it can be super simple like that. But it could also be something where you just, want to stay in your room and, look at a YouTube tutorial and draw a picture or do some origami or whatever. There are a lot of options for these projects. Okay. And some of them you're not ever going to want to do. And that's okay. If you don't want to do them, don't do them. If you want to try and do every single project that's on that matrix, you go for it. But if you're like, I'm just going to draw sketches, that's all I want to do, then just do that. Okay. But I'm trying to give people options. I'm trying to give you reasons to get out of the house, reasons to try new things, and just trying to be a good teacher. I just want to do what's best for you guys, I promise. So this is getting longer than I wanted it to be. You need to communicate with me through email. Look for the assignments. They're going to be posted tomorrow. And one important thing is I am not completely done. So in that big grid of art projects, you're going to see hyperlinks that are going to have like resource material. Like you can click on the name of the project, and it's going to take you to another page, and that page is going to have all the information that will help guide you through the project. If there's not enough information there, you contact me and we'll get through it. Okay. You can also hit me on Zoom. I'll try to figure out if people need to talk to me or chat me up. I have no problem with that. And then, but the other thing is like, I'm working as fast as I can to get some of this resource material done. But there are going to be limited, I'll probably have about half of it done. And so some of those spots on the matrix are going to be, they're not going to have hyperlinks with resources. If this is confusing, I'm sorry. But if the hyperlink isn't there, if you try to click on the name of the assignment and it doesn't take you anywhere, it's because I'm not done getting all the resource material together. So it's just going to take me a little while. Okay. I'm sorry to eat up 7-8 minutes of your time. It's kind of a lengthy video, especially if other teachers have videos. So I'm going to wrap it up at this point. All right. Miss you all. See you soon. Bye.